Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Let's Cart Monster Hunter World. We just finished defeating, who was it? Shaladora the last time, and I believe we were farming for something. Because we wanted better gear before we moved on. Was it Monster Hardbones? It was Monster Hardbones. Also these guys. Speak to the third fleet master, huh? What do these guys want? Oh, right, Devil Joe. So Devil Joe's available. We could go and fight Devil Joe for a while, or we could finish upgrading this bone horn. Let's see. Oh, we don't have a connection, huh? Can we get a connection? Connecting to PlayStation Network. Error has occurred. What? I want my money back. Okay, so no online play. Well, what else do we have? Shemos, events. Oh, can't do events. How about optional? Eater of Elders. Oh man, I got a headache. I was a little late on this stream today, and you would think it's because I was off goofing around relaxing. I have been working since 7 a.m. It is now 2 p.m., which means I put in 5 plus 2. I've already put in 7 hours of work. And my head hurts because I've been doing nothing but work. I feel like I've been focusing so hard. I'm going to have a migraine. And here we are starting up these streams now. Any interesting... Oh, that one's not bad. Oh, look at that one. Oh, that's a good one. I don't think Raytheon gives us Monster Hardbones, though. I think she's tier 1, isn't she? Black Diablos would give us... Yeah, Black Diablos would give us what we want. Alright, but we're not going to play online, I guess. And that means we might just use what we have available. How's it going, God Terror Boy? He says, bruh. Fertilize this with more... Oops. Mushroom substrate. Mandragoras are going to help us craft max potions, which we're all about. What monster do you want most in Iceborne? All of the monsters. This is a very common question that people ask me, and I honestly never know how to answer. I want really fun monsters. New ones. Let's see, let's go ahead and refresh our items. I never know how to answer because it feels a little bit like they could put in anything they want. It just has to be good. You know what I mean? They could put in all the monsters and Iceborne can be a complete failure. It has more to do with the quality of their work than it does which monsters made it in. I mean, a good answer might be like, they should have more than 20 new monsters. How about that? Huh? What do you think of that? Crazy talk, right? Let's go ahead and eat. So freaking easier to play this game with controller than with keyboard and mouse. Oh, I wouldn't know. I never used keyboard and mouse. Are you going to do Arch-Tempered Nergigante when it comes out? Well, probably not on the PlayStation 4 because we won't be HR50. I've been doing Arch-Tempered Nergigante on the computer for the last 8 hours. That's what I was working on. I was gathering lots and lots of Arch-Tempered Nergigante footage for another video that I was going to make. And I like fighting him on the computer because of the infinite items. Wait, we already ate. Slay the Teostra. You gave a thesis for an answer. Gotta ask me the questions. I'm going to give you the answers. What hunting horn are you aiming for right now? This one, the one that I'm using. It just needs to be upgraded. It needs to be upgraded, and we don't have the monster hardbones to upgrade it. We need to fight tier 2 monsters to upgrade it, by the way. But we're instead going to jump into this fight with, I was going to call him Arch-Tempered Teostra, regular Teostra. We'll grab this, we'll grab this, we'll grab this guy over here. We'll grab this mushroom. There's a nitro shroom used in crafting mega barrel bombs. Alright, we're going to get the cutscene. Oh, do we got to go all the way down here for the cutscene? Ah, that's nuts. Ah, that's awful. There we go. Side note, we need an insect monster or shellfish monster. Man, we need all the monsters. Monster Hunter World Gaming plays. He says, "Hey, Gameconomist, is..." The answer is yes. He might as well be arch-tempered with your gear. Yeah, I'm a little concerned. It's a long opening scene, man. Grrr. This guy. Oh my god. Ah, Teostra and his dust. The nice thing is, at least with Teostra, using a blunt weapon on his head, right? What's your favorite Elder Dragon? Man, you guys ask the same questions every time. I like Nergigante a lot. I'm a big fan of Nergigante. Zora Magdaros, he's so fun. Did you ever find out if the dragon-proof mantle is effective against Arch-Tempered Xeno? It is not. Do not bother with it. It's not worth your time. Oh, now we're gonna get this. Oh, are we gonna get this? We did. Amazing. It's because you get flinch free on it. You get 1 level of flinch free. Woo! 23 damage. This shouldn't take 40 minutes. What do you guys think? 10? Done in 10? Probably in 10 if I had to guess. Oh, I hate. Don't you hate it when he goes for your cat and you're like, get your freaking ass over here? Yeah, I wasn't gonna evade that. He's got his aura now. Oh, which one hit me? I thought I was away from all of them. I can't believe I got hit by that too. And I'm KO'd. I'm KO'd in like 2 seconds. Awful. What the hell was this dive evade for? He was done with the move. This game, man. I got a complaint with that unwanted dive evade. They got to figure out when I actually intend to dive evade. Look, it didn't dive evade that time, and he was actually in the middle of a move. Uh-oh. Oh. Thanks, David Larson. He says, what? I thought PSN was down. Did you update? PSN is down? Is that why? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I'm just playing offline, that's all. Damn, man, the timing of that was terrible. Just walk away from that. That's gonna... Oh! I thought that was gonna be a different move. Well, alright, guys. This is gonna be awful. We got Fortify, though. So we're not going to buff again. We're actually going to get the second proc on Fortify, I think. I thought PlayStation 4 was down. That explains why it wasn't working. I was wondering about that. Gameconomist, how can I get as much Zenny as you have on your PC account? Play Kulve Taroth and then sell off all the Kulve Taroth parts. Why don't you use cool drink used to lifesteal? That's true. I should probably use a cool drink. Man, I got a headache, guys. I think I may need to stop and take a painkiller. I've just been working too hard this morning. I've been staring at screens. I've been editing. It wears your brain down pretty heavily. Takes a lot of concentration. Now I'm moving on to this game, and this requires a lot of concentration as well. Any tips on the double tempered Bazil quest? Take your time. Kill him. Alright, let's have a better run this. Oh right, we were playing over here because of potential for a mount. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. Is that gonna reach me? No, it's not gonna reach me. Dude, we've dealt like 100 damage this whole time. There's the mount. Use a crystal burst. Oh, snap. So it wasn't counting because it was hitting his chest and he has that aura. That's not good. Well, now I'm low on stamina. Alright, first flinch. Alright, we should be good. We're good. What? He's still fighting? Dude. I'm not going to get the finishing. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't get the finishing move on him. Why does that happen? I don't understand. It's an easy KO. So, Teostra, he is an easy KO, isn't he? Too early on the roll. Are you envious of my summer vacation? Yes, distorted clown, I'm super envious. Dying of envy. Gameconomist, got any tips for Arch-Tempered Vaal besides Effluvia resistance? Yes, so if you're fighting Arch-Tempered Vaal Hazak, and you simply dodge every single one of his moves, the fight will be very easy. Let me think. Arch-Tempered Vaal, oh, my head hurts. If you use a weapon that deals high damage in a single move, you'll get better health regen on a health regen augmentation. And I feel like health regen is probably the biggest struggle people have against that guy. Ah, still too early on the roar. We'll probably die pretty soon. Get the second proc of Fortify going. Try to dodge it. Oh, that was stupid of me. So what I did there was I began an attack even though he was far, far done with his attack. Oh, I didn't mean to eat at all. That was just a waste of a potion. Thinking bad for the brain. That's what it feels like right now. Man, this is a killer headache. Alright, we have 2 procs to Fortify. Here's our max potion. So at this point, we're harder to kill for sure. He's going to have more trouble. And now we'll actually take care of ourselves. Oh, and I probably should have a cool drink. Let's grab a cool drink real fast. Oh man, my head hurting so bad. I might stop to go take that painkiller soon. I don't even feel like I can focus on the comment section. It's awful. I must have like some kind of migraine from working too much. Dang, man. You would think like some physical job would be more, or having like a desk style job would be not so taxing on your body, but if it's complex enough, it's taxing on your brain. I just spend way too much time thinking. Need to like go to the beach and just lay on the beach and just not think about anything for a little while. By the way, for the record, this fight would be extremely easy with the hammer. Might as well try to... Nope. Drinking Alka-Seltzer. How did that miss me? Oh, there's our stagger. Or flinch. Isn't that sad when you just barely miss? Oh my god, there was one there too. Second mount. Oh, there it goes. It did work. Strange. Alright, we should be allowed to get a finishing attack, right? Tell me it's going to let us get a finishing attack this time. Oh, good. I was going to be really annoyed. Oh, it misses. Oh, Jesus, dude. I fainted. Alright. Alright, guys, I gotta step away. I gotta go have a painkiller. I can't focus this. It's just hurting too much. Okay, that probably won't kick in for another 30 minutes. So I'll keep playing under the pain. Oh, man, it just hurts. I just want to close my eyes, man. Oh, why do I have this headache? It's got to be because I spent all that time editing. Feels like my eyes need to stop looking at things for a while. Oh. Have you guys ever had a bad headache? It's a silly question. I'm sure you have. Alright, here we are. We'll go ahead and bring a cool drink with us. Let's start the fight up again. It's gonna go much It's gonna go much better this time, I promise. Are you guys better? Oh, never mind. Eye strain is causing a headache. You're destroying your eyes. Stop streaming so much. Take eye drops and look away every so often. Yeah, that could be it. You need a cool drink. Let's go ahead and get started. Mink says eye strain is causing a headache. You might be right, man. So I had a lot of eye twitching over the last week. I suspect it's from eye strain. Alright, so you'll notice we didn't eat at the canteen like we normally would. And that's not an accident. Is he really going to make me run all the way to the end for this? God, I got to pick up the other camps. Press W if you're okay with the stream ending so he can take a break. You guys are funny. Oh no, we're not going to use this. Or that. Wait, do we have the cool drink? We need the cool drink. Wait, where is he? He's not down here? Oh my god, what am I running all the way down here for? I just assumed that the fight would start where it did last time. Oh my gosh, why would they do this? Here's a mandragora over here. That might actually be useful later. Actually, let's go ahead and get these out. Oh, did I just attacked that goddamn frog, didn't I? Dude, you gotta be kidding me, man. Be like me and wear shades. Dude, he flew all the way up here? Oh my god, we're just wasting like 20 minutes just chasing this guy. I hate doing that, to be honest. Chasing is not what I like to do. That's why I actually like the Raider Riders that they're introducing in Iceborne. I love the idea of just kind of telling the Raider Rider where to go. Gameconomist needs to equip that focus charm for his headache. Well, this painkiller will kick in 30 minutes, I'm sure. Man, dodging his roar, it takes really precise timing. Oh, I thought he was going to go all the way around for some reason, like Lunastro. It's like telling me how to evade. What the hell? You wouldn't think I'd have figured it out at this point in the game? Oh my god, don't you hate it when the golf swing actually misses? You have to really be close for the gosh dang golf swing to actually land. Is this KO? That's KO. Oh no, it's stagger. Thought that would be KO. I'm KO'd. Ah, good. I can't believe that tail just hit me. Ah. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, still alive. Oh, I got lucky there. I didn't think he was going to do the jump. I always dodge that too early. There's the KO. There I go again. Too early. Oh, his tail hit me, actually. Alright, well, we haven't died yet. We're actually expecting to die so that we can get our Fortify proc. I am, once again, still going after Fortify. I thought I'd be dead by now. There I go. There's our first proc of Fortify. We're going to go for a second proc. Ah, we barely used any equipment. Why am I trying to refresh my equipment? Slow down a bit on roar. Grab this herb. We'll get this out. Oh, he already knows about us, huh? Yeah, we knew that was going to land. Now he's going to leave. All right. Awesome. Probably get a flinch on his head pretty soon. Oh. This little flower. That hurts. Am I gonna be KO'd? No. Oh, he's jumping. I was gonna drop that boulder, but then I realized he's gonna do a jump. Alright, we got the other boulder down. It's a decent 800 damage between those two. What? How did he decide to run up there? It's crazy, man. Ooh. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, he got me. I think I was hoping it wouldn't be around his head there. Is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna. Alright, another KO. Ouch. So we still need to die again to get the finishing buff from Fortify. There's a flinch. I think that flinch must have been from his arm. I'm dead. So we're gonna go ahead and get the buff from the canteen as well this time. That's the trick here. So you die twice, you proc Fortify twice, and then you get your canteen buff. No feline insurance. That would have been nice. We could go attack up large and then just use a max potion. Let's do attack up large. Do you have a longsword build for Arch-Tempered Nergigante that doesn't have Clove Taroth parts? Nope. Nope, I do not. Currently not. Where are we at? We're at past 10 minutes. I think this fight's going much faster than Kushala Daora, at least. I guess he can't see us from back here. Ah. My cat. Too early on the roll. I'm always too early. There's KO. Ah, too late on the roll. No, 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 I don't want to be stuck there. Oh, and I actually got hit by that too. Ah, he's going under. Come on, Teostra. It's another KO. Oh, now my cat's not going to get that heal. Didn't expect that to go into a grab so easily. Thought I'd have to jump him twice. Alright, and this should be the finishing attack? Yep. Just get under him there. It's another KO. So this is why I said that Teostra would be easier than Ushala de Oro. We just lost our yellow sharpness. He's off to go to his nest anyways. Boop. Grab some more crystal burst here. Big fan of the crystal burst. Are you planning to bring Hunting Horn to Xenophyte, Gameconomist? Of course. Of course we're going to be doing that. Wouldn't be right if we didn't. Got it. You see that roll? That glorious roll? Ah, we got knocked back by the volcanic. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, did you see that? That was an actual dodge of his move. I knew we were going to stand up too early from the recovery, so we were going to have to dodge the actual supernova, and we did it. Just have to get under his chin for that one. We outspaced that. Oh. Some of these are iframes. Some of these are me outspacing him really well. We're actually pretty high damage. I think we'll heal. Alright. We dodged that roar as well. Alright, another mount. This should be a finishing move right here. Why? Why is it not a finishing move? I just don't understand. Sometimes it just doesn't let you do a finishing move after 2 flinches. It's like, nope, you know, it's not going to work that way for you. My cat just got him to sleep with the bond ball. Oh, right, I actually need this buff. And he's gone. Nice job, Cat. Palico. And my headache already feels like it's going down a little bit. Mink says, Gameconomist, did you see some more videos on Iceborne changes? Power Guard gives a damage bonus to a perfectly timed guard point. Yes, I did see that. Hopefully that makes the lance feel a little better. The problem is, you actually have to build for that, though. You know what I mean? If you're using longsword, you don't have to build for that. You just get it. Perfectly timed foresight slash. Great. Now you do, free damage and you power up. I don't know. I complain. We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully it makes the lance feel better. Lance is the second least popular weapon in the game by far. Like 1 to 2% of people play lance on pretty much all the platforms. So whatever changes they bring to it, I hope is substantial. I feel like from what I've seen, it's not that substantial. How long did it take you to kill Teostra? Well, we failed the first run. We're about to find out how long it took for the second run. 20 minutes. It's fair enough. Do we get Vivid said, I think Nergi is harder than Teostra. Yeah, Teostra is pretty easy if you have a blunt weapon because you can KO him so many times. I'm becoming a last main. What is your opinion on the handler? I don't have any opinion of her. I think it's kind of odd that people hate her so much. I didn't like her necessarily, but I didn't think she was terrible either. Yeah, I have no opinion of her actually. She's like any of the NPCs in the game actually to me. You're doing some fine work. Speak to the third fleet master. Field team leader. Right. I know where she is. Third fleet master. Hey, how's it going, Elias? He says, will you be on tomorrow and play multiplayer? Probably. What, on the PlayStation or on Xbox and PC? Akio says, which is easier in your opinion, Monster Hunter GU or Monster Hunter World? Easier. So far, they both seem close in difficulty if you're talking about story mode. They're actually very similar. Over time, I'll find out if GU is actually much harder. I feel like you can only compare the endgame, though, if you consider Iceborne, and we haven't played Iceborne. Wait, did I have to talk to her? I didn't have to talk to her. I had to talk to Third Fleet Master. The handler gave my cat cancer. Oh, damn it. I hope the master rank armors will give us more decoration slots for a greater variety of builds. I do too, but I feel like in the end, people are just going to build for damage. Hellish Fiend Vaal Hazak. What do you prefer, hammer or hunting horn? Definitely the hammer. The hunting horn is weaker than the hammer. Unfortunately, I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel like they should do roughly the same damage. After playing with the hunting horn for a long time, I don't feel like the fact that it hands out buffs to your teammates is a good enough of a selling point, because it pretty much just says, well, it's great if you play multiplayer, but by the way, if you play with this solo, it's weaker than all the other weapons. So they need to fix that. Alpha Sierra says, Game Columnist calling the third Fleet Master the third Meat Blaster again. Guess we know who TGE, what is he saying, would romance in the game. Who would I romance in the game? I'd romance the Chadmiral. He's the only sexy character. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Oh no, we're not going to eat. Who would I romance in the game? Oh, it'd be Sisterly Fourth. Let's see. Let's Nullberries. We want Nullberries because we do not have anything to. We got one max potion. We have plenty of Nullberries though. I'm curious how much defense a fully augmented G rank set will be. That is a good question. And we'll jump over here. Slay Vaal Hazak. I'm just killing these monsters without the upgrades. I have an unupgraded horde, and I'm just killing them anyways. We'll grab this Devil's Blight. We always need Devil's Blight. Selfie time. Yep, that's right. Iceborne selfie time. Gameconomist nearly starting a bromance. Chadmiral, the best admiral. Grab this stone here. We'll grab this god bug. Oh man, we're going to have another long cutscene, aren't we? Should we just not bother farming Draken now and wait for DLC? Man, that's a great question. I had no idea. I mean, you should, if you've never defeated, let me say this, if you've never defeated the behemoth, you should go defeat him for the first time. How about that? Because if you've never defeated the behemoth, have you really lived? Andrew Mondragon says, should we, oh, that's the same question I just answered. The handler is wifey material. Actually, Vivid Spirit, that's the exact same impression I got from the handler. Is here's this cheerful, smiling, kind of cutesy character, and you save her multiple times and she likes you for some reason. So to me, it gave off the impression that this is like the girl character, waifu type of character for you. But there's no actual like sexuality in the game, you know what I mean? No clear sexuality. Jacka says, is it just me, or every time Gameconomist starts streaming, I start playing Monster Hunter World as well? It's good to hear. Glad I can make the game look fun. Alright. I thought that this was creepy and gross the first time I saw it. I was like, what? Look at those weird, like he needs a toenail clipper or something. Gameconomist, I have a few times. I have 2 pieces of it now, and then I saw E3. Lol, feels pointless. Oh, I see what you're saying, Andrew. Well, it's just up to you, man. If you don't have the Draken armor set, I'm assuming you haven't defeated a lot of the Arch-Tempered monsters as well. You could try to defeat Extreme Behemoth. Yeah, just up, it's up to you. Look at that. That's some kind of like alien thing going on there. He's got like 2 jaws almost because of that weird ass tongue. Val, you know I'm just going to run over here, right, Val? Do I still have my buffs? What? He stays in there? Oh. Come on. You gonna make me waste my time out here? Oh, that's lame. Don't be lame, Val. He's gonna miss me with that. Smack you in the leg. Oh, I thought I outspaced it. I guess not. I'm about to die. Oh, I did not expect an aerial there. Guess we got enough enough space to pull one off. There's one flinch. And flinch number 2. No way. Oh, good. Someday I'll figure out exactly how mounting is working and why sometimes you're not given the finishing attack. That really bothers me when you don't get the finishing attack. My cat just put him to sleep. Am I not getting weak? It looked like I'm not getting weak point hits on his head. Oh, come on, man. Wait, is that even going to hit me if I stay up here? It's not going to hit me. Is it? I'll be careful. Nah, it's not going to hit me. Dude, what are you so scared of? Get up here. Vaal, I'm not scared of you. Your moves are too predictable, Vaal. His moves are slower than Teostra's. He's gonna spit. Yeah, Val's pretty slow, man. You can usually tell exactly what he's gonna do. We're definitely not gonna get any KOs on this guy though, unlike Teostra. Now he's gonna squeeze through. Alright, let's get these boulders dropped on him. Ah, you know what? We need to sharpen pretty bad though. God, he got us. Got it. I want to drop that boulder, but I don't want it to miss. Got him. Oh, you can hit him in the head, huh? No, I don't get it. That's not turning out to be, Give me 1 KO at least. Come on, Vaal, you owe me 1 KO. Come on, you stinky. Who's he gonna lock onto? He's looking at me. Ah, he's using the beam though. Ah, we're hitting the tip of its wings. Oh, we got this. We got this. Yep, that's coming down. Easy. Piece of cake. Gotta go fast. Uh-oh, we're missing our self-improvement buff. That's pretty bad. Is he gonna run to the next area? I don't really care what he does now that I've gotten both the teeth. Oh, I was supposed to get the self-improvement buff there. try this again. Movement speed. Oh no, don't interrupt it. Oh, he's gonna interrupt it. Son of a... This is why people don't use the horn right here. Because you gotta maintain these goddamn buffs. And it's kind of tedious, right, to maintain them. And then it just takes like 20 minutes to get that damn buff out. Make the buffs come out like instantly, man. So that even if he interrupts you while you're in the animation, at least you don't have to redo the whole goddamn thing. You're telling me that's going to be like too OP? Look out, Hunting Horn OP. It's too strong. Meanwhile, the bow's got like spread shot. The longsword's got like foresight slash. Insect glaive can go aerial anytime it wants to. But the horn, you let the horn get its buff out a little faster and it's going to be OP, guys. Gotta keep it balanced. Nah, we don't want to get hit by that. Son of a... Barnos. Son of a Bonduro. He's gonna dash forward. His moveset's so slow. You can actually predict Vaal like 90% of the time. The problem right now, though, is I'm using a blunt weapon, and blunt weapons aren't your best option against this guy. Alright, where's he gonna go to next? You'll notice we haven't even died yet. We're not playing... We're barely healing ourselves. We're not playing with Fortify. The longsword has the new Lie Slash, which is amazing. What's amazing? That's amazing. I'll run up to this guy. Smack you in the head, actually. It's more like smacking the chest. We haven't broken either of his arms yet. Oh, there we go, we died. If Hunting Horn gets any traction in this game, what would that say about our morals? That we allowed the Hunting Horn to actually do as much damage as the other weapons? How bad would that be, honestly? How bad would it be? Suppose the Hunting Horn kept the attack up extra large buff, but it also did as much damage as a hammer. Would suddenly the Hunting Horn be more popular than the hammer? I highly doubt it. Highly, highly doubt it. It would move up from 1% popularity to what, like maybe 3%? Give me a break. Nobody plays Hunting Horn. And it's because of stupid stuff like the fact that you got to keep the buffs active. The buffs go down too fast in the first place. And then when you're trying to reactivate the buff, you have like a fair chance of being interrupted. Unless you use like 1 or 2 buffs very strictly. And you use them perfectly when the monster's like knocked down or crowd controlled. You can't like use the buff in the middle of the fight without expecting to be interrupted. And it's crazy because they've had the Hunting Horns had this problem for the whole time, but they haven't like done anything about it. Some Hunting Horn main's gonna be like super offended that I said any of this, by the way. Even though Hunting Horn's my 3rd most played weapon in the game. It's my 3rd most played weapon in the game. It goes heavy bowgun, lance, Hunting Horn. So out of all the thousands of hours I've played, this is one of my most played weapons. Somebody's gonna be like, the Hunting Horn's perfect, get good. Meanwhile, you have like the longsword being played by like 18% of the population, and the Hunting Horn's played by 1% of the population. Oh snap. That was like the word. Oh no, he's still kind of in range. Who cares about this water? It's just a little water. It's just a little acid water. He got me. They gave us the new Note 4 on the Hunting Horn. I'm just a little concerned it doesn't actually address the complaints I have about the weapon. Again, my complaints being that the buff comes out too slow, man. The buff takes a while for it to come out. Alright, I'm okay with dying again. It will allow us to get Fortify the 2nd proc. If we die again, that means we will be even stronger. He's gonna... Oh, we actually dodged it, though. Nice. The head tail whip. He's going to sleep. Nice job, kitty. Did you see that amazing wake up though? Wow. Oh, I dodged through it, but he got me. Longsword is too good. I don't think there is such a thing as too good though. Like you could argue too cheap maybe. I don't think that the longsword feels too cheap. I just think you have problems with the hunting horn. Like, by the way, if you want to use your buff, which you have to reset this boring buff called... I don't know how you guys feel about the buffs on the hunting horn. Everybody likes the attack up extra large buff. They like it because it lets them do more damage. But if you're talking about how satisfying it feels, like how interactive it feels, it's not even a little bit interactive. You realize that, right? It's literally just you... Oh, nice. That was a perfect grab. It's literally the equivalent of you eating a Mega Demon Drug. How many of you guys feel like the Mega Demon Drug is an interactive part of the game? It's not. You just bring it with you, you eat it, and then you don't really think about it anymore. So that is the best buff for the hunting horn, is this buff that's you don't really even think too much about. Okay, here's a great example of a cool buff on the hunting horn. Sonic Waves. You use Sonic Waves when Diablos goes underground, and then Sonic Waves brings Diablos up out of the ground and acts as a screamer pod, right? That is a cool buff because you got to think about when they're going underground. You got to try and time it right. You got to have it queued, so it actually has to be queued for when he goes under, right? This is a cool buff. Oh, nice. Got that knockdown just in time. But attack up extra large, even though it gives you the attack boost that you want, it's not an actual interactive buff. It's just kind of like this thing you do because you know you have to do it, or else you're going to do awful damage with the right. Like if you don't use attack up extra large with your hunting horn, you're going to be so far behind all the other weapons in terms of damage. You got to have attack up extra large and stack it with your self improvement, right? So it's just kind of like, I feel like after using the hunting horn for so long, the reason why it's the least popular weapon in the game, just behind the lance, is really, really obvious. Makersmith says, can you post a link for Palico Party website in the comment section, please? And thanks in advance, literally 6 times asking. Yeah, so Palico Party is just spelled exactly the way you spelled it. It's just palicoparty.com. That's it. I could add a link to it. Maybe I should at this point. It's still under construction, that's why. The hit zone value part of the webpage is really come a long way. It's looking really good so far. You can even pick the quest that you're in and see the flinch values and the ailment values for that monster. But there's more stuff we want to add to it. And then we're working on a build calculator, but that's hidden under a special link, so you can't see it yet. And it's coming along, actually. We're thinking about taking a week off, my wife and me, and just working really hard on it and just getting it done, you know what I mean? And then properly advertising it. Yeah, we're working on a build calculator. Oop, I don't want that. I wanted this god bug. What else is there over here? Got a bit of... No, another god bug. Ooh, will I make it over? Yeah, I'll make it over. Can't believe people ever died to that move. When he uses this beam, basically a free damage giveaway. It's like, here's all the free damage. Gameconomist, it would be amazing if the buff Sonic Waves to actually break monsters out of their attacks. So, yeah, I somewhat agree. I feel like Sonic Waves already is okay. What they could do is what I'm already recommending. They could change the way buffs work so that as soon as you press the button, the buff comes out. Like, you still have to go through the same long animation. However, the moment you press that button, the buff comes out. And this makes the your hunting horn buffs feel reactive. So you can use something like Sonic Waves immediately and have it be a very reactive experience to whatever the monster is doing. And then they can start to include really cool buffs. Like, imagine you could give your teammates a buff that lasts for only 1 second. It only lasts for a second, but when you bring it out, it gives them invulnerability. Think about that. So 1 second of invulnerability. Could you imagine being like right next to Teostra, he's getting ready to use Supernova, and then you stand right underneath them, and your teammates, maybe they're like out of position, they're not ready to dodge, and you use that invulnerability just as he's going into supernova, and then you save the whole team from the supernova. How cool would that be? That would be hella cool, and your teammates would be like, damn, that hunting horn is a cool weapon. Instead, what do? You use attack up large. It's like eating a demon drug. It really is. And how many people get excited? Be honest, how many people actually get excited about eating a demon drug? Nobody gets excited for that. It's just the thing you do so that you, instead of hitting for 24, you hit for 25. That's it. You hit, instead of 24, you hit 25s now. And it's meaningful, especially over the course of like 10 minutes. That can add up to a lot of damage. But nobody's like shaking in their boots going, oh yeah, hit me with that. Well, I don't know, maybe jokingly almost they're like that. But the reason that almost nobody plays hunting horn is because the truth is it's not that exciting. It's not that exciting. Using foresight slash and then jumping on top of the monster with helm splitter, that's exciting. You're like, damn, that's cool. Hell yeah, that's cool. So I hope that the changes that Capcom has made to the least played weapons in the game has made them more entertaining. They post the player popularity statistics, and I feel like those should be clear signs of how players really feel about the weapon designs, right? Not just the appearance, but I mean like the actual way they feel. Here's a really interesting fact. The cluster bombs are one of the most powerful and easy setups you can use, and yet the heavy bowgun usually ranks on the lower half of the popularity in the game. And why is that? Is because maybe it's too complicated of a weapon, maybe it's not fun enough. Should I die? What do you guys think? Should I die? We live. There literally must have been one tick of health left there. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to die or whether I wanted to keep going. Because if I die, I can go get the second, the second proc of Fortify. God, man, he is all about that move. I'm a little worried that the Lance might still feel a little boring. Not boring, but like, just not popular. Ideally, oh, I'm dead. Oh, nope, I'm still in actually. Ideally, all of the weapons would be about equally popular. Right? Not because they're all equally boring, but because they're all equally exciting. The weapons would come out to be roughly the same player usage statistics. That would be good weapon design if they could accomplish that. We got the flinch, nice. And he smacked us again. Dragon pod. Still never got a KO on this guy. We just dropped into yellow or brown sharpness. How about a buff that gives players certain elemental damage? They already have that. Makersmith says, thank you very much. No problem, man. Mezmezi says, what if you get that without the song playing animation, but in order for the songs to work, you have to hit the monster with every note, and every song has to be completed in one combo? I don't, that would be really changing the way the weapon works. I don't really feel like that's necessary. Again, I feel like all they have to do, give us the exact same hunting horn, you know, performance animation as usual. Just allow the buff to come out the moment you hit the button. And that's it. And then have us go through the lengthy animation. That's fine. So basically what they're doing with the buffs is they're saying, if you use this buff, it has a long recovery frame that you have to wait for. There we go, I'm dead. It has this long recovery frame. What bothers me is they make you go through half of that recovery frame before the song comes out, before the buff comes out, and then they let you, then you're done buffing yourself. That's what frustrates me. It makes it so we have horns that heal, right? There's heal small, heal medium plus antidote, and heal large. And these buffs straight up heal your teammates. That's what they do. Nobody recommends these though. You know why? Because by the time the horn's done playing, the player's already eaten a, gosh dang potion. They've already healed themselves. That's how long it takes you to get it out because of how long it takes to apply a buff. And and also it's very dangerous for them. You're probably not going to save them from the monster's next move. You gonna get a KO ever? Nah, I guess not. Yeah, like right there. So I didn't get the attack up large buff even though I went through some of the animation. And it's just very dissatisfying. I like the lances in the old games. It just sucks that all the craftable ones are dog shite. No idea how, but he's playing. That's cool. When he goes to sleep, drop the boulder fang on him on his way to the nest. We already dropped the boulders. Maybe they don't take you down if you're streaming? What? Gameconomist, what is the new second level of Horn Maestro actually makes your songs come out faster? Probably not. People speculated the new level of Horn Maestro is probably for the new Note 4 buffs, and that's my guess too. It's probably going to be like buffs for regular songs, buffs Note 4 songs. That's probably what it's going to be. Could be wrong, but that would be a very reasonable speculation. Sounds like a very Capcom-ish thing to do. Do you want to see Fatalis again? See, everyone's like, what monsters will be in the game? Just assume all of your favorite monsters will definitely be in it. Oh, these Dragon Paws, that was a 13. Was it because... Ah, he still tremored me. So the trick to this move is to just stay away from his head. Ooh, should I play it more careful? Yeah, I should. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, snap. I had no idea that's what he was doing. I had no idea he was doing the beam. That didn't sound like the beam at all. Did you guys notice that? He didn't do his usual yell, and he, like, stood up on his hind legs to do that beam. Dude. That was dangerous, man. He could have killed me with that. I don't have, like, good defense at all. I don't want to know how much damage his beam does right now to me. It's alright, Val. You can knock me into the health boost. We never got a KO on this guy. He must have really good KO resist. He's gonna knock us back. Oh, you're gonna get punished for that. God, man, how many times we got hit him? So we're playing it safe now because we're on our last life. We have 2 procs of fortitude. We don't want to lose this. Your Glavenus capture could honestly be in a top 5 most epic captures in GU. It's so funny because of the way he jumped into it. It's like, that was really, really funny. He like leapt into it like he wanted to be caught. Alright. He's gonna go to sleep. Wish playing certain songs would make the monster go to sleep. Jigglypuff horn. Oh, that would be so cool, man. Like if you could play an encore performance that dealt sleep damage. Yeah, there's so much they could do with it. And what do? They barely give us anything interesting. Barely, almost all of the buffs are not meta except for attack up large, and that's the problem, and they need to think of how they're going to fix that, because the attack up extra large buff is just not that interactive. Look, I'm just resetting it. It's not fun for me to reset it. I'm just resetting it because I have to reset it or my hunting horn's going to feel too weak. That's the only reason. I'm not like hyped to reset the attack up large buff. You know what doesn't have to use an attack up large buff? Every other weapon in the game. You just always do higher damage than the hunting horn, and it's just kind of annoying. Alright, he's gonna get punished for that. Oh, we got the stagger. Man, it's looking nice outside. I should go outside for a nice walk. It's the weekend, or weekdays though, man. That painkiller's working on me. I feel more talkative again. I had so much pain I didn't want to talk. Oh, he got me. Alright, we gotta be careful. Nah, we're gonna punish him here, right here. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I could die right here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we're so dead. Oh, we're KO'd. No, no, no. Oh my god, we're still in. We're still in. That's not gonna hit us. Oh, what's going on? Go. Oh my god, that would have been the whole run wasted. That would have been the whole run wasted. We're not out of it yet. We still got a little more heals to do. Oh, is this damn... No, man, it's this damn PlayStation controller. The D-pad doesn't work the same way as it does on the Xbox controller, so I'm doing this workaround where I'm pushing in the left bumper so that I can scroll with square and with circle. Man, I was using the Xbox controller. It's just better, man. Use your right hand to scroll directly through the bar with your D-pad. You can't really do that on the PlayStation controller. Dang, man. That almost got me killed right there. I was like setting down mega barrel bombs. I didn't want to do anything like that. Let's go ahead and eat this Nullberry. They should just make a PlayStation controller where the joystick is up higher on the hand. You know, just change the positioning of the joystick, like the GameCube controller and the Xbox controller, and then after that, it's a perfectly fine controller at that point. But they got like the joystick down here for whatever reason. I don't even know why. All right, we got him. Enough griping. Enough griping. Let's go ahead and carve. Oops, no, no, no. Ooh, carve. All ailments negated is a meta buff. That's a pretty good one. I'd say Alpha Sierra is a good defensive buff anyways. Trying to think of where you would use it now. David Larson says PlayStation PSN is down for all users. Wait it out, guys. Man, that sucks. Gameconomist, have you played Dark Souls 2? I have not, actually. I played Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 extensively. I did not play Dark Souls 2. I've watched gameplay on it, similar to Bloodborne. Silent Shawolfi says, time for Teostra, or have you already defeated him? I already defeated him. Yep. We got Vaal and Teostra done. Alright, that only took 30 minutes. Obviously, we got Teostra done faster. Feels like in Iceborne, they are making all the flashy weapons flashier. Yeah. Yeah, Charged Blade was already pretty flashy, and then they gave it like this super cool axe spinning move. And what does Lance get? A counterattack that it already had, but now it can come out as Clutch Claw. And I was like, God damn, man. Give the Lance a cool freaking move. The Zombie X says, I beat all the game when Slice Ammo was a thing and the monsters were just spasming on the ground. Fun times. Hate that they nerfed it into the ground. That's right. I remember that because some videos really went viral on that. Well, I can't remember the name of the... I can't remember the name of the guy who was doing it back then. Tagback TV, maybe? I think that might have been his name. He moved on to a different game. I think he does Red Dead Redemption now. I remember he made like an insane Deep Zero build. And I was like, it's not insane. To this day, I still don't use insane in my titles. I just hate that word. Nothing is we've changed our standards for what we consider insane. You know what I mean? Insane, you won't believe it. Alright, so much talking. Speak to the handler. Let's talk to this guy. Brr, 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 brr. Alright. Jump up here. Go to the canteen. Gameconomist, come catch me on For Honor. So, Pard. Oh my god, handler. You gonna be that way? Land of Convergence. It's a land of convergence. Let's see. This is the last one, right? Better be. I think it is. We're gonna keep playing with the the fortitude skill that we're doing. Is working for us. Check that. Too much information. What? I don't know what what did I say? I don't remember. Have you seen PewDiePie's E3 review? I have not. Has he done one? I need to watch it. I like PewDiePie stuff. He's I used to not like him. I like his stuff now. I think he's a bit more grown up. So we still need those monster hard bones, and we just don't have them because those come from tier 2 monsters, unfortunately. So we're going to keep playing with our super underpowered hunting horn. Alright, we'll jump. I guess we'll just go. We're out. The Lance Clutch Claw counter thing looks actually good for what Lance is, though, because it allows quick repositioning. Totally agree, Mezmezi. I saw them using it in the. I saw them using it against the Tigrix. I guess we're allowed to call it whatever we want. If we're allowed to call it by either name, I'm gonna go with Tigrix, to be honest. And I thought it looked actually really useful. Yeah, I thought it looked really good. Oh man, this guy's gonna be like, "You ready for my cutscenes?" Oh god. Don't make me do it. They're gonna make me do it. Do you like my hard bone rod too? Is that the actual hard bone rod? It looks a little bit like it, doesn't it? Is that the hard bone rod? This dude, man. Come on, give me in the boat. Yes, board the boat. Oh my god. Alright, honey, I have to go off to war. Remember me. Tell the children that they have to be strong now. Yes, Jalem says, Gameconomist, you actually did the Teostra fight under 20 minutes today because you had to search for it first, which made you lose time. That's true. Do you know what For Honor is? For Honor, that's it's that old Call of Duty game, isn't it? Yeah, it was, it predated Call of Duty, and then it got overtaken by Call of Duty. Xeno carding, the hell yeah, James Dice. We're going to die twice to Xeno to get that good Fortify buff. Peter Lopez says, Gameconomist, use a crab claw for navigating the D-pad. Use a crab claw? What is he talking about? Use your left index finger while having your thumb on the stick. Left index. Right. Somebody else told me that, but actually that's very uncomfortable compared to just reaching over with your right hand. You can, man, I'm going to show you guys in a video someday the difference. You're talking about having your finger, your curled up finger, touch the D-pad with your left hand, whereas on the GameCube and on the Xbox controller, you just take your right thumb, reach over by about an inch, and you just still have full control of your character and everything. It's way better in my opinion. And I'm saying that as objectively as I can. You know, I'm not a console war guy. I think that actually Xbox did very poorly the last 7 years, and that PlayStation has done very well. I'm not a console wars kind of guy. I'm trying to be objective for you guys. I just think that the D-pad makes more sense when it's lower down on the controller, and the joystick ergonomically is more comfortable for your thumb when it's higher up on the controller, which is why when the GameCube controller was made, that was very likely why they designed it that way in the first place. Voltage says, you're thinking of Medal of Honor. Thank you, Voltage. You're right. I have it confused. For Honor is a For Honor. That's what the one guy plays. He's also an Xbox Monster Hunter player, and I haven't heard from him in a while. He's been playing For Honor. You're right. I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot about that. What's his name? He also was doing a lot of Monster Hunter videos for a while. He would do solo videos. I can't remember his name now. It's too many names to remember. It's okay, Gameconomist, we forgive you. PlayStation controller is the only one that lets you multitask with claw grips. I do not know what you mean by claw grip. That's only for shooters. The claw is origin in Gears of War. What? Distorted clown hand reveal? I actually have a Pokemon cards opening video that shows my hands off, but I kept that video hidden from the public just for one of my donators. She donated some money for me to buy Pokemon cards so that I'd make a video. Gameconomist, catch on For Honor now that you know what it is. I definitely know what you're talking about. I actually played For Honor for a while. Yeah, I played it for a while. I thought it was okay back then. I felt like it got stale quickly, unfortunately. Zix says, do you like Halo? Yeah, I used to like Halo. I actually really dislike 343's work on Halo. And from what I saw at the E3 trailer, it's not getting any better. That's what I suspect. They're going to be like, wow, look at these new graphics and this new, how fast it loads and how big the map can be. And then I suspect that the actual gameplay mechanics and the actual innovation in Halo will be like non-existent. Meanwhile, Destiny's going to crush, man. Destiny's going to beat the crap out of games like Halo and Gears of War and all the other shooters that are trying to... Like, even Borderlands needs to innovate to keep up with Destiny. Destiny basically stole many of its ideas from 2 games. Well, 3 games. Halo, BioWare's... Bungie's BioWare, and Borderlands. That's where Destiny gets all of its ideas from. Those 3 games, right? A lot of its ideas. However, the sad thing is, none of the games have really kept up with it after it did that. Halo didn't innovate. Borderlands, as far as I can tell, isn't going to innovate. Ah, that sucks. You know what? We need to drop these boulders. Why am I even bothering with this? Because I'm talking while I'm playing, that's why. Show me, there must be some somewhere. Are there no rocks in this room? There must be. Oh, I thought that would be Crystal Burst. Show me the rocks, man. I guess I just always used my bow gun. Ah, here we are. It's basically hidden. Look at that, stone. Alright. Borderlands is the better looter shooter. I think that Borderlands does still have a really good shooter-looter experience going for it, but Destiny overall is the better experience because it offers complex raids. Without the complex raids, I don't think that Borderlands keeps up. Wow, I just missed a boulder. I feel like I should reset. Alright, there's one boulder. Missing that boulder is actually a ton of damage. Straight says, I miss Vaulted Glass. That's right, Vaulted Glass was one of the few high-quality, unique shooting experiences that you've had in the last 10 years. Very few games have replicated such a unique, good experience. And Borderlands needs to replicate that experience and make it even better than Vaulted Glass in order to say that it's, in order to keep up kind of like with this gaming value compared to Destiny. The way video games work in the future, the way it works in 2019, and I'm not talking about mobile games, obviously, I'm talking about real gamers, hardcore gamers. They pick up a game and they play mostly just that one game. They might play a few other games, but there's a game that they play more than all the other games. They invest thousands of hours into it, and maybe they play even close to 8 hours a day for that video game. I'm talking about those kind of games. Halo's never going to be that game ever again. Halo will be that game when it innovates and it's actually doing things better than Destiny is. But Halo never seems to do that because, I don't know, they don't want to take any risks. Maybe it's too difficult. Maybe they don't actually have the talent to do that. Same with Borderlands. Borderlands, wait, does this fall? No, I didn't think it did. Borderlands, yeah, it's going to be a fun experience. You're going to get maybe a few hundred hours of gameplay out of it. It's never going to be like Destiny. It's never going to be one of those games that people play for 8 hours a day and become super experts at until they start to offer raids and similar high-value experiences. It's gotta offer something similar to the raids. It's gotta be better than the raids, right? You don't have to just copy Destiny's idea of including raids. You can make something better than the Destiny raids. If you don't do it, your game's not going to be chosen by those hardcore gamers, those gamers who are playing for like 8 hours a day. Destiny will be chosen, and Borderlands will not be. Borderlands, I think Borderlands will do well. It's just that it's similar to Halo. I think Halo will sell copies, but it won't be considered like video gaming art. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. It won't be art. It works the same way with movies. You watch some movies, you know you're just watching it so that you have something to do on the weekend, right? You need something to do because it's the weekend and you don't want to be bored. And then there's some movies where you go, wow, I'm never going to forget that movie. That was a mind-blowing movie. Top 100 movies, right? That's what video games, especially AAA titles that have a following, they have multiple titles out, maybe they're console sellers like Zelda. They need to be mind-blowing and innovative. And actually, it's funny, I mentioned Zelda. Zelda actually did it. Zelda came in and it said, you know our regular, tired, old formula for Zelda? Well, we're actually going to take a risk. We're going to mix it up. And we're going to give you a new experience. That's what Zelda did. And that's what Halo needs to do. And they need to do it well, obviously. It's not easy to do it. It's easy to try something new and make it suck. You know what I mean? Like, because then your hardcore fans go, well, why didn't you just give us what we normally get? That's what we wanted, right? If you do a bad job. But that's what they have to do. They have to do it. They can't stay stagnant. Borderlands, Gears of War, Halo, all these companies can stay totally stagnant and not take any risks at all. And that's the opposite of what they should be doing. They should be taking lots of good, high-quality risks with their game design. Same with movies. Movies should be taking risks when they design stuff. Mezmezi says, would you say that Monster Hunter is art? I would say that Monster Hunter has probably been a high-quality gaming experience, but fewer people have known about it because it's never been on the Xbox, it's never been on the PC. It's had limited appearances maybe on the PlayStation or on the Nintendo, right? I think it's Nintendo that's mostly had the Monster Hunter games, is that right? So now it's finally having a AAA title, multi-platform launch, and you can see that the quality game that they've crafted is doing really well. And I would say, really, it is a quality game. Every time they've released an update like the Ancient Legend, to me it's apparent they have a very fine understanding of what makes their game fun and what the balance is at and kind of what the meta is at. That is, to me, it's really obvious that the developers understand the meta in the game and they want to manipulate it a little bit. So I would say that Monster Hunter's doing fine. It's not impossible for Monster Hunter to stagnate either, though. You know what I mean? So they've got to think about things they could do to make the gaming experience new as well. I would say because I've fairly put a lot of time into both at this point. Not quite as much into Monster Hunter GU, but I think I'm approaching 20 hours in GU. And also, you have to admit, I'm kind of blowing through it quickly too, because I got people helping me, and I kind of already understand Monster Hunter at this point. So I'm getting through the gaming experience in that. Now I want to mention one of the things I've noticed is there actually isn't that much innovation between Monster Hunter GU and Monster Hunter World. A lot of it is quality of life. So right now I would say they're doing extremely well because they have no really good competitors. Monster Hunter doesn't have any really solid competitors. Right? Dauntless tried. Dauntless wants to be a competitor. And then you have Dauntless wants to be a competitor, and what else am I trying to say? Ooh. Oh, right. Again, going back to what I was saying earlier, just the fact that not everyone was really aware that Monster Hunter was a game they could play, right? Oh, right. No concentric ring attack on this guy. Grab this piercing pot again. Can't believe we haven't sent him into the next stage yet. But, you know, one day if they ever did get a serious competitor, it could happen. Could happen. They could be dethroned. It's not impossible. In the shooting category, when it comes to shooters, it's much more competitive. It's not just like one shooter and they could get away with making the same mediocre game over and over again. It used to be that Halo was like the best known sci-fi shooter, and maybe a little bit of Bungie's BioWare. It's because I'm live. It's because I'm live, and those two names are so similar to each other, right? It used to be that those were your sci-fi shooters, but look, now essentially it's Destiny. Bungie's BioWare's, but not Bungie's BioWare. I'm mixing up. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm mixing up these words. Mass Effect. I got it. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. It's because I'm playing the game. I knew it didn't sound right. In my head, I could hear it, but I couldn't quite say it. Mass Effect. Mass Effect, Borderlands, Halo, and Destiny. They're all kind of in this same truck, but I feel like Destiny's run off with the majority of the audience, and BioWare let a team of unqualified workers work on Mass Effect, and they immediately suffered because of that, and a whole studio got shut down because of that. Don't forget that. A studio actually got shut down because of what they did to Mass Effect. Mezmezi says, not only is there Dauntless, there was Freedom Wars. Tukeden Kawami, God Eater, Monster Hunter devs were just too good at what they do. That's right. They offer a quality experience. But again, it's not impossible for them to one day be... This is what I'm trying to explain right now. It's not impossible for them to kind of be dethroned someday by, I don't know, just a really clever studio. I was explaining that Mass Effect, Borderlands, and Halo were kind of the leaders in their market. And now look, you have Destiny, and Destiny just does a better job. Halo doesn't sell consoles the way it used to, in my opinion. And you can see that, like, Microsoft didn't really... Microsoft, what did they sell, like a quarter as many consoles as Sony did? Something like that. It's like a quarter as many. Just very bad. You know, whether... I own an Xbox, right? And I don't like to hear those kind of numbers, but I don't deny them either, because you'd be dumb to deny them. Can I get out of this? Yeah, I got out of it. You'd be dumb not to... you gotta admit reality. That's what you have to do in order to solve a problem. You have to be willing to acknowledge that there's a problem. And the problem, I feel like Phil Spencer actually knows it too. That's why they bought up all these first-party exclusives. They bought up all these first-party developers. Not first-party. All these third-party developers. That's what they did. But now they're going to be considered first-party. That's what's going to happen. How does this move work right now? Okay. So that move doesn't do much. So the reason Microsoft bought all those developers is so that they would have more console-selling games. Because they realized Halo and Gears of War are no longer console-selling games. Mezmezi says Warframe is better than Destiny. That might be true. I don't know if I agree with it. I think that Warframe wasn't always as popular as it is today. Back when Warframe came out, I definitely didn't consider it as good of an experience as did I say Destiny? Yeah, no, I said that right. When Warframe first came out, I definitely didn't consider it as good of an experience as Destiny. But it's been out for a long time, and they've really worked on the game a long time. It's kind of its own thing, almost. I feel like it's in its own genre of free-to-play games. Come on. I've actually never had any interest in Warframe. I hear nothing but good things about it, but yeah, I don't know. Free-to-play games kind of turned me off a bit. I liked Smite. Smite was okay. Should we just die? I think we should just die. I'm gonna go ahead and let this kill us. There we go. Yeah, right there. James Dice says, Warframe evolved a lot and the devs listening all the time to their player base. So exactly, when Warframe came out, it wasn't as crazy as it is today. It's harder to make that comparison. And Warframe isn't really a console seller either way. People aren't going to buy an Xbox to play, you know, Warframe. So it's kind of, we don't talk about it in the discussion. It's not as big of a part. Let's go ahead and eat. We're not going to die again. I really do like talking about the, I really enjoy talking about the various consoles. You've got PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PC, and I like speculating about why they're each performing the way they do. Is this a good idea? Yeah, I'm okay. If you guys didn't know this, there was actually a period of time where the Xbox... He's not almost dead, is he? He couldn't almost be dead. I just started stage 2. That's weird. Yeah, I just started stage 2. There's no way he's almost dead. Alright, you can't dodge that. Oh, what do we have here? Piercing pod, that's fine. We knocked him over. We got the flinch value on his hand. That's what happened there, for those of you who don't understand that. Explain mobile dem. Seems to be everyone in terms of raw sales and people playing. Maybe I'm trolling. Who knows? Well, mobile gaming is just I almost feel like similar to Warframe. It's almost like its own genre. And it's this genre where you can play a game without paying any money, but it turns out those games do earn a bunch of money because people gamble. People buy the goddamn microtransactions. It's the funniest thing you can buy, isn't it? It's like you're not really buying anything. You don't physically own it. It's like going to DeviantArt and buying a picture. That's what it's like. And nobody really does that, but then if that picture is in a video game, people go nuts. They're like, oh my god, I gotta own that picture. So, yeah, it's just the way it is. I don't judge. People want to buy that kind of stuff. Somebody's getting paid. I am not the kind of person who judges people for making money. Good on them. I just don't buy that stuff usually myself, especially when it comes to like a mobile game. Because when it comes to mobile games, I don't play them that long. And I've only played mobile games on I have an iPad tablet, and I don't even use that anymore. I haven't used that in years. Been busy with my nice laptop. I have a gaming laptop. I have a gaming PC. I have the Xbox. I have a Switch, right? Let's keep smashing him in the arm. I'm gonna try and break that arm. But yeah, I was sad actually to see the all the stuff for Borderlands, for Halo, for Gears of War. When they all came out, I actually felt like I was like, well, that's it. It's gonna be Destiny, and Destiny's gonna be the game. That's how I felt after I saw them. Like it's 2019, and nobody's competing with Destiny. That's how I felt. Nobody's willing to do it. Is it too expensive? Is it too difficult? Too risky? I don't know. I don't get it. Even Pokemon. You guys, did you watch the Pokemon trailers? I feel like Pokemon's like, nah, why would we risk something new when we could just do the same old thing and people will have to pay money for it? You know what I mean? It's a good thing they don't have any competitor. Because they would lose to their competitor. Ooh. Mezzy says Destiny sucks. Now, Mezzy, you and I actually agree. Destiny sucks in the sense that they were too greedy with Destiny 2. They did not deliver enough content for what the amount of money they were asking, and they didn't deliver the content fast enough either. But then, what are you comparing that to, really? Destiny sucks. What about BioWare's Mass Effect? BioWare's Mass Effect Andromeda was just garbage, man. It was horrible. It had like this nasty multiplayer you could play. I played Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. It actually felt good. And then they come out with Andromeda and they somehow make the multiplayer feel worse and cheap and not fun at all. Smack. Oh, we got the tremors there. Wooter says, I see the Division as competition to Destiny. Ah, yes, the Division. I forgot about that game. I played that briefly when it first came out. I thought it was kind of boring, to be honest. It felt like more generic than Call of Duty, but that it had the looter-shooter mechanics that would get you addicted to it. But it actually felt like lower polish than Call of Duty. I haven't played Division 2, though, so I don't know what... Oh, no. That's going to hit me. Oh, it missed me. Nice. What about Anthem? Anthem was balls, too. Anthem, I watched some hold on. Some gameplay you know what I knew? Here's how I knew that Anthem was gonna suck. I knew Anthem was going to suck the moment Anita Sarkeesian visited the BioWare facility and she said, you know, glad I have allies at BioWare. As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, Anthem's gonna blow. And then the next thing I noticed was they released their story to Anthem, and they have like this main character, I guess, who's some kind of hero, and is a strong woman, right? And I'm thinking, oh god, here we go. It's just going to be a bunch of political stuff, and the problem is you can totally be political in a video game, in a movie, in a TV show, but what you can't be is low quality work, right? You can't have, what's he doing? No matter what you're doing, you always have to hire the best talent. It doesn't matter if that talent's diverse or whatever. There's just really good game makers and people who are not the best game makers. There's genius game makers, right? Whatever you want to call it. And I feel like some companies, they only want to know if you're going to make the best game possible, and then BioWare has turned into this company that's like dedicated not to making the best games in the world. BioWare's now dedicated to this new political thing where they have to, I don't know, worry more about what political assets they have rather than whether their games are the best games in the world. And it just shows, man. You've got, that missed us too, luckily. It just shows. You've got Mass Effect Andromeda was a big pile of trash, and then Andromeda was just, it wasn't quite trash, but it wasn't that good either, was it? It was just okay. And it's like, what happened to you? You had like one of the coolest games ever with Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. People were mad about the Mass Effect 3 story. I agree that it wasn't the best made story, but mechanics-wise, Mass Effect 3 was amazing. I thought it was so well designed. Like, and I'm not a stories person, so I didn't really care about whether the story was good or not. I just wanted to know if the game was fun to play. And they had it. And, oh, guess we're gonna shoot this guy. Yeah, Andromeda's been balls, and Anthem's been balls, and I don't even know what the future of Anthem's going to be at this point. I don't know, maybe they turn it around. I hope they do. I hope they do turn it around. Mez says, remember when Ask Creed had, this game was made by experts, and now Ubisoft has, this game was made by a diverse group? No, I never got into the Assassin's Creed franchise, so I don't actually have any like memories of that kind. But yeah, so video gaming, when it comes to making a product, just please get the very best, most talented artists and make something that will blow our freaking minds. I don't care who makes it. I don't care what they look like. I don't want to even meet them. I don't care. I'm buying do you need to meet the guy who makes your sandwich at the restaurant? You don't need to meet that guy. The sandwich needs to be delicious. That's about it. So please, just make us the best. You're a AAA title game with millions of dollars. You have all the assets that you need to get the best people in the whole world together to make your freaking video game. And you make these mistakes in your video games that an average gamer could spell out to you easily. Like, why did you do this? This is so bad. You know what I mean? The animations in Andromeda. Now, the animations aren't even that big of a deal to me. Okay, so but it's what everyone noticed, right? Everyone noticed the amateur animations. But it's just like, how many millions of dollars did you guys have for this? You're telling me you couldn't get a better animator? You're telling me there's no one in the world who's a better animator than this? I thought you were a AAA title. And again, like I said, the animation's not a big deal to get to the Gameconomist. Story doesn't matter. Animations didn't matter. You know what mattered to me actually were the mechanics and the multiplayer. Both of those were balls too. They weren't any good. I played the multiplayer and I was like, this is glitchy as hell. The connection is awful, and the game didn't feel anything like old Mass Effect. They were using a new engine. I think it was their Frostbite engine, and their Frostbite engine was so bad. It was so poorly tuned. It's what they ended up using for Anthem too. They used their Frostbite engine for that game as well. Oop. Hey, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm starting up my new game studio, guys. You're all welcome to join. We're not going to make any of the dumb mistakes that the other studios are making. Ah, that's just arrogant of me to believe. It's just fun to think, you know? It's fun to think. We'll make an even better game than them. Politics and video games. Who needs it? Make me a freaking game, please. For the love of God. Just make an amazing product. Nobody cares. Can't escape it. It's all anyone wants to talk about. Got the slinger pod, including me apparently. I'm just going to shoot this guy. What are we at? We're almost at 30 minutes. Can we get a KO on this guy? We haven't gotten a single KO. Oh, he still got me. Frostbite is a very strong engine, but very hard to use properly. Apparently they couldn't use it properly. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, I'm so dead. This is it. Ugh. What do you think of Bethesda games? I think that Fallout 76 was an obvious cash grab, and everyone was right to be angry at them for even making it at all. I think that they will continue to try and have the best cash grab that they can with it because they've already sunk a bunch of money into it. And then I hope that the next Elder Scrolls is freaking mind-blowing. That's my hope. Also, just to be clear, I'm not against girls working on video games. I think girls can do a really great job on video games. I just don't want, to be really specific to you guys, I don't want a company to have like a quota and then be like, we got to fill this quota out or else we're not allies or something like that, some weird thing. Just hire people on their talent. Could be a guy, could be a girl, doesn't matter. Just please, on the talent, and make sure that the game actually doesn't suck. Make sure when you launch the game that it doesn't have like obvious flaws that amateur people who don't even develop games for a living, they do it for a living, that they can't immediately point out like in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, there it is, the thing that makes your game terrible. You know what I mean? Just shouldn't be that way. Spend millions of dollars on this thing. Yeah, hopefully the next Bethesda game is just mind-blowing. The next Elder Scrolls coming out, I'm sure next year, is going to come out with the launch of the next consoles. Alright, we're going to get these buffs reset. Oh, and he's flying again. I've barely been paying attention to this fight. I've been talking the whole time. Gameconomist getting woke. Am I getting woke or anti-woke? I don't know which one it is. Do we just use these words now? Am I virtue signaling? I think I'm virtue signaling. Come on, land. You're not excited for a Fallout 76 Battle Royale? No. So I understand your question's satirical or rhetorical, or whatever the term is. Of course I'm not excited for that. Who's going to get excited? Alright guys, well at least we've copied Fortnite. It's like, oh wow, thank you. This is exactly what everyone wanted. Yeah. You know who's not doing Battle Royale? Most companies who are trying to make a quality game. If we could only make Battle Royale like Fortnite and capture all the 15-year-olds playing that game. Yeah, I don't know. It's so silly. Fortnite's Battle Royale wasn't even an innovation necessarily. It was like something they were already doing in Minecraft, and Minecraft was an actually innovative game. And they just kind of took that idea and they said, hey, we'll just put it in this game and we'll make it free to play. And I don't know, it worked. People liked it. I played both Fortnite and the other one, PlayerUnknown. Played them briefly. Thought they were both extremely boring. I didn't have fun with it at all. Maybe I'm in a minority. Of course, it would make sense if I didn't like that game that maybe I would like a game like Monster Hunter. And it's not the PvP aspect of it either. I actually enjoy PvP. Monster Hunter Battle Royale. That's all we ever needed, baby. This guy's got like 1 billion health, man. Cyberpunk is going to be great. I trust CF. Yeah, hopefully. We need more good games. Jesus, man. Fortnite copied PUBG first. Right. So PUBG copied Battle Royale out of Minecraft, or Hunger Games if you want to call it that. And then Fortnite copied PUBG. And it worked for some reason. It just worked really well. Everyone clap your hands for them. I don't know. Somebody was playing it. Was it like all the kids or something? I don't understand. Somebody was playing it. It had to have been the children. Had to have been the children all decided at the same time that PUBG was going to be their #1 game. That had to have been it. Jesus, dude. Don't want to be part of that. Dang, man, he keeps hitting me. Are you going to actually kill him or timeout? Probably timeout. Remember, we're using an unupgraded hunting horn on an armor set that's totally unupgraded. With no skills. We don't have like weakness exploit. We don't have crit boost. Think about that. Alright, we can't dodge this. Still want to do the collab with Weiss Gaming? I'd do a collab with Weiss Gaming, sure. I don't have any problems with that. Ah, get me away. Cart timeout or victory. Oh my god, he just knocks me around. I think I got 1,000,000,000 heals. Can we get a knockdown on his chest? I fainted? Oh! Oh, somebody kill me. Oh my god, dude. Are you all happy? Is this what you wanted? 32 minutes of wasted time. Oh, you know what? We're at 2 hours, but I want to defeat him in this. Bruh. I rolled into it because I'm like, well, he doesn't have the concentric ring attack, so I'm just going to get close. And then he's like, by the way, it is still an attack. It is not just me doing an animation. Better to use Pierce. What are you doing to prepare your save files for Iceborne? Nothing, I guess. I don't know. Please don't wish for death yet. All right, that was balls. Honestly, that was awful. I don't know why we got that. Why did we just get a... Let me tell you what we're about to do, guys. We're about to defeat him very quickly. You're going to be like, I don't believe you, Gameconomist. Oh, our first loadout. Look at that. Upgrade the horn and stop thinking about Arch-Tempered Zendijiva attacks. Please talk about the Avengers game. Karina, I keep hearing about that Avengers game. What actually is the news on that? I don't even know. Oh, cool. Perfect. Yeah, I don't even know what the news is on that one. There it is. I saw a meme where they showed the girl's face for the girl in the leather, and she looked like a man. Right. We missed this one last time. Get your ass over here. Alright, first falling boulder. Second falling boulder. Make sure I'm not missing any other boulders, right? Alright, no I'm not. Alright, there's the third boulder. Alright. Fallen boulders. We got our first death. That was actually really efficient, because that was what we were going to do next, was die. Guess I'll smack him. Alright. There's our double fortified proc. So why am I procking it early? So that we get the extra damage at the beginning of the fight, which should save us a lot of time. What do we have? We don't have feline insurance, so we're just going to go with this. There's our max potion. We're full health now. Can we actually craft a demon drug? I would love to have a demon drug. Immunizer and might seed. What does that make? Might pill. Okay. God bug and adamant seed. Oh, here it is right here. We have 5 might seeds. What are you guys talking about, Batwoman? Oh, no. What do we have in the supply box, by the way? Pff, nothing. So we got our demon drug going on. We got our attack up extra large going. I should have buffed before leaving. It's our might seed. Guess he doesn't know about us. He's got his head in the wall. How could he know about us? Yeah, that was gonna happen. Ah, look, he barely does any damage now. There we go with the tremors. Dude, that tremor lasts forever. You can't dodge that roar. That hit me? Jesus, man. Oh my god, I walked into it. Oh, we hit a solid 80 there. That's good. How did that hit me, man? I'm under his goddamn chin. Unless the fireball comes out of his... Oh my god. Unless the fireball comes out of his actual chin. Oh, he's turning red. Alright, he's off to the next area. Perfect. This should be called less nap. Oh, crazy. So what is that move now? Oh, so it's one explosion near his body. Yeah, that's right. Did we get any pods? No pods, huh? I just want to get this guy killed so we can be done with the story. Man, we were probably so close earlier, honestly. Oh my god. I don't know where it's going, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. Yeah, I know, I missed out on my opportunity to attack this guy. Oops, he didn't like that. I need to sharpen now. Alright, he's looking at my cat. Upgrade your dang armor! Nah, the story's almost done, man. We'll figure it out. We'll get the armor upgraded at some point. He still hit me with that move. I was mid-roll. Ah, that's what I thought. I noticed that the note was missing from the top. Yeah, that note. There we go. I was wondering why we weren't doing as much. Alright, we're definitely getting a KO this time. I can feel it. Jesus, man. There it is. Yeah, I wasn't concentrating as much last time. I was just talking with the guys. Big numbers. That's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh. I don't think that'll reach. It won't. Alright, we broke one hand. The face is broken. I'm gonna break the other hand real fast. He's about to power up. We are not going to run in there for this. That's what we did last time to lose, remember that? It actually dealt heavy damage. get away from there. That hit me? Dude! How far do you have to be under his chin? He's gotta land. Is there another pod? Man, I will knock you out of the sky so fast. He's in trouble. I'm in danger. Wow, that didn't knock him out of the sky. I don't have any other pods, it looks like. If I did... I can't believe that didn't knock him out of the sky, though, honestly. Dude, he is just chilling up there. Here we go. Oh, no, he's still not coming out. He is determined to stay up there. Here it goes. Man, he was up there for like 10 minutes. We're fine. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Xenojiva. Ah, that sucks. Can't see what's going on here. Oh my god, he's going up into the air again? Show me those slinger bombs. I know they're out here. He landed. Should have grabbed him. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I'm scared. What if he killed me on the way down from that move? Oh, he knocked me back. I didn't mean to make that sideways. Just broke his hand. Last potion. I have a Farcaster though. Fireblight wants to know your location. I could die right here. I could die right here. We're good. Oh, I thought he'd smack me with his tail. He didn't. How is he not dead? How much health does he have? He has like 1,000,000,000 health. Dude. Oh my god, my cat missed me. Jesus Christ, man. He must have so much health. Alright, that was our last Farcaster too. Oh, we might have had a health booster. We might not have had to spend that. Oh, Jesus Christ. How did that hit it? It said it hit us, but not for much. If only you could dodge through the whole roar. What is he doing? Alright, we need to reset our buffs. How far does that move reach? Did I get it? I can't tell if I got it. No, of course not. Dude, freaking hunting horn, man. Fix the hunting horn. You know what's not fun? Standing still for like 3 seconds. Oh my god. I swear to God, if I die because I wanted to buff myself so that I could do less damage than the other weapons in the game anyways, I'm going to be very upset. There's attack up large. Give me the attack up deflected. Nice. Ridiculous, man. Yeah, that's right. That's not a KO, that was a flinch. Probably pretty close to another KO, actually. I want to attack, but I don't want to mess up here. Ooh. How does my hammer not reach vertically on his chest there? Like, how high up do I need to reach? I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Alright, he's almost dead, remember, guys? Actually, I'm going to run back here to his tail. Wait, did I interrupt his move? Oh, that was really close. It's 4:20? Oh my god. So late, man. Dude, that move's a lot less scary when it's not the concentric rings. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm in range of dying right now. Alright, Set this down. Oh my god, dude. This is torture. My attack just out of range of his move is so ridiculous. Just out of the range of his chest, that's what I mean to say. I'm sorry. You know what I mean. We must be so close to a knockdown. No, oh my god, man. We're in knockout range, that's the problem. Oh, and he's going back into this move. It's a dangerous move. We're tremored. We're still alive. So after this move, come on, man, get me out of the goddamn tremor. It's like, you want to be tremored for 20 minutes? Dude, this has been a nightmare. We're so underpowered for this fight. And nothing we could do. We were in the middle of the move there. I don't think he could knock us out. I think his next move could get us very close to knockout. Oh my god, man. Don't worry, we have Scout Fly power up. The cat should have a poison weapon. Oh my god, you're so right. You are so right, sir. That cat should have a poison weapon without a doubt right now. Probably would have poisoned him twice already for like an extra 200 damage. Maybe even more. I gotta sharpen too, man. The cat's so inconsistent with that heal. Oh, no, 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 no. We will not survive this. Here goes, guys. Up. And we died. Oh my god! Dude! I should have tried to roll the opposite direction. I thought it would turn into a dive evade, but the problem was I was facing too far to the right or left of him. Jesus, man. Oh my god, another wasted 30 minutes. That's it. We're going to go play Monster Hunter GU. I think next time we come into this, we're going to defeat Arch-Temper Zenejiva, but we're going to go farm up for the rest of that hunting horn to get it all the way powered up, because that is awful. I don't know what to say, guys. It actually doesn't faze me that much. I've played this game so much, it doesn't actually affect me too much, but I know for you, it can't be fun watching me struggle for 30 minutes just to get the Omega Suck later. Will you play Borderlands 3 when you're done with Monster Hunter content? Very unlikely. Cartconomist strikes again. F. Get the hard bones, Game Economist. I agree, Mezzy. We're going to do that when we come back. I feel like we must have been really close to killing him. He was doing the whole move where he's almost dead and he's like on his hind legs doing the beam, right? He was doing that, so we were close. We just can't get the freaking last, I don't know, a couple thousand damage on him. God Terror Boy says, I came back after almost an hour and you're still fighting Xeno. That's right. This is freaking Xenojiwa. Game Economist gonna take on Arch Temper Xenojiwa. Well, I can beat him. The problem is our I guess our armor. Look, this is what we have. Well, at least next time we know we're gonna have the poison weapon for the Palico. That's gonna give us some extra damage, and we'll farm up some tier 2 monsters real fast in order to upgrade the hammer. We can even get blue sharpness if we upgrade. So, anyways, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Let's get the Monster Hunter GU stream going. All right.